welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, I'm themissnicolemarie. Today we will be doing an H&M haul, and strap in. This one is gonna be a little longer, and we found some really good items at H&M today, not gonna lie. I may have picked up quite a few things just to try on. They had quite the selection. They have a good amount of winter clothes, and I was here for it. I'm ready for fall, even though Florida doesn't get fall, but I still have the fall spirit. So we're gonna try stuff on, see how they look, see what the quality is, and see what the price point is. So don't forget to subscribe down below for more content. Please like this video if you do indeed like it. And without further ado, let's get straight on in today's video. Okay, so today I'm starting off with the dresses. I picked up two dresses. And we'll say one of them is summer dress, more summer, and the other is definitely a winter dress. So we're gonna start off with a winter dress just cause. This is a sweater dress. I'm wearing it in the color beige. They do come in black as well. And this is almost like a wool-ish sweater material. I obviously don't think it's complete wool because I don't think H&M does like wool quality type things, but it's kind of like that thick sweatery material. So let me show you how it looks. All right, this is the sweater dress on. It has this beautiful stitching on it. So you can see it kind of has like these little diamond shapes at the chest, and it is a nice thick material, but you can see some coloration through it. I purposely wear granny panties in black to show you if you can see any of your panty lines and like different color that they have in here. Definitely can. This is the close-up of the material. Like I said, that thick sweater material, it kind of has that wiry effect that wool has, but it's not super itchy. We'll say it's a little itchy, but I have sensitive skin. And overall, it is a good quality. I will say I'm not loving the way my stomach look is in this one, but I don't even know. I didn't really eat before this, and I still like have a little bit of a pooch going on, but it could also be the type of underwear I'm wearing. It just accentuates it because you can see the underwear line through it. So maybe something a little bit more seamless is the way to go for this dress. I actually sized down in this dress to a size small. I'm typically a medium just for reference, and the small fit perfectly, and I liked the almost like slightly tighter fit to it in the sweater dress material. So I would say size down if that's the type of dress, like the type of look you're going for. And this dress was $32.99. So I would say decent price point. It's pretty average, I would say. And overall, a decent quality. Definitely not like the highest quality ever. It's not a wool dress, but it kind of has that effect and that look to it. So overall, for the quality and price point, I think it's pretty fair. All right, now we're going to take a step back into the summer dress, and this is a really cute collared dress. Kind of has like a ribbed material look to it, and I picked it up in this gorgeous baby blue color. So let me show you how it looks. Here is the collar dress on, and I absolutely love the style of it, but it is a very thin material. You can see kind of like the little material of my bra underneath. Slightly can tell my underwear lines in this one too. Again, the stomach, you can see every kind of curve that you have. I'm wearing this one in a size medium, and you can tell it's a slightly bit larger on me, especially compared to the last one. The collar is perfect. I love the look of the collar up top. The ribbing of the material is really nice, but I will say it's a thin material, so it's not super high quality, and I'm not loving the way it looks on me. It's definitely like has a lot of creases going on as I move around, and that's probably because I'm wearing it in a size medium, but I didn't want this one to be too tight because I knew that the material would be really thin on. So this one might be a little bit of a guessing game on what size you want to get if you want to play around with it. Definitely seamless undergarments is a necessary. The bra I was wearing at the time was a pretty seamless material, but you could still see like that little crease that it had underneath of it. So that kind of shows you how thin the material actually is. So like I said, I'm wearing this in my true size of medium, and the dress was only $18.99. So I guess for the quality and the price point, I would say that's a pretty fair, reasonable price point for the quality that they're giving us in this dress. So overall, I passed on it. It's not something I was really looking for at the moment, but I don't know. Just depends on what you're looking for, what kind of price point you're looking for, and the quality of dress. So overall, I think it's a fair price point for the quality. Next up, I am wearing an outfit. It has some regular jeans. I haven't tried H&M jeans in quite a long time, so I thought I'd try them out, and I paired it with a little sweater vest. And I saw the sweater vest and I thought it was like a nice, simple, cute little sweater vest, perfect for winter. I did not pair anything underneath the sweater vest because for me in Florida, I probably wouldn't wear anything underneath. At this point, it is still 90 degrees out, and it probably will be 90 degrees for another 2 months. So yes, I just wore the sweater vest as is with nothing underneath, but you can definitely put like a button down, a no collared shirt underneath, and it would look great. So here's the outfit on. Here's the sweater vest and jean combo. The sweater vest is a gorgeous knit material, and it has this kind of gray and white mixture, and it's a deep v-neck, which I love. I did size up in the sweater vest to a size large, so it is a little bit roomier. It gives it more material. You can use like a button down underneath of it. The pants I am wearing are the Flare Coupe Avesse high-waisted pants, and I'm wearing them in a size 8. They are extremely comfortable. I love the quality of jeans. They're fit absolutely perfectly, although possibly a little tight for my liking. If I ate something, it probably would be a little bit too much. But the way they fit my body was gorgeous. I was loving the way they looked. I will say they are quite long. They only have regular length jeans that I could find at least. And as you can see, they're definitely dragging on the ground, especially in my flat tennis shoes. So I am 5'4" to 5'5" for reference, and I would say that's a pretty average height. And the regular length was all they had available, and it was just a little too long for me. So overall, I like the jeans, but I need a slightly different length for them. The sweater vest, on the other hand, was absolutely perfect. You can definitely size down to, well, size to your true size, which mine would have been medium, and it would have fit a little bit more fitted look to it. Instead, I tried a little bit of the oversized look in a large, and I think I like that one as well. It fit really nicely. The sweater vest was only $12.99, so a great price point. I thought it was a really good quality for that price as well, so I definitely say it's a thumbs up on that one. The jeans, which were a flare jeans, they fit my true size of 8, and I would say they might have been a smidge too tight, but I would not want to size up, otherwise it'd be too big. And those were actually $29.99, so about $30 for jeans. For a decent quality, I'd say that's not terrible. I would probably say maybe more like $25 would be a perfect price for this pair of pants, but I don't know. I wish they did have a little bit difference in the lengths as well, because not everyone is a regular size length. So unfortunately for that, I did have to pass on the pants, but the sweater vest was absolutely perfect. Next up, we're rolling again with some sweaters. So I just paired the same pants with a different sweater, and this is a little bit more cropped. It's a V-neck, and it's definitely, this one's not a vest. It has just like the full sweater effect. And I fell in love. So let me show you how it looks. Here is the sweater that I absolutely fell in love with. It is a nice deep V-neck. It's got a little cutout right at the bottom. It is cropped, but with a high-waisted pants, it is the perfect length. And as you can see, I'm raising my arm. It goes up a little bit. You'll see your stomach a little bit if you raise both of your arms, but other than that, it's a great length. I like that the sleeves are actually like a loose fitted sleeve. It's got this slouchy off the shoulder look to it as well. Really thin black stripes, and the color on this one is beige, as you can tell. And I just love the look of it. It's a very comfortable looking fit, but it also feels almost a little bit like high-end looking, just because it has kind of a classic vibe to it. And I fell in love with this one. So I'm wearing it my true size of medium, and definitely say your true size fits perfectly. It looked great, and the price point was right on the head at $18.99, and I think that is very fair for this. I will say they were running a little bit low. This was the last sweater in my size, and it did have a slight snag in the front, but I was able to get it at a 10% discount, which isn't much, but it's something. So at least they're willing to work with you. I did end up picking up the sweater because obviously, like I said, I fell in love, and I say it's a very good price point for this quality of sweater. It's very comfortable, classic looking, and that's exactly what I was looking for. So huge thumbs up for this one. Next up, I wore another sweater very similar to the last one. It is a striped sweater, but it has a completely different cut and look to it. So this kind of shows you the slight differences that you can get and how big of a difference it can make, wearing it on. So this is the sweater on. So this sweater is a little bit longer. It's definitely not cropped at all. It's a good quality regular knit material. It has a little bit thicker of stripes, and this is more like a white, I would say, than anything else, with almost black stripes to it. The back does not have any stripes whatsoever. It's very plain and simple. I did size up to this one in a size large as well, and it just has a little bit of an oversized feel to it. The sleeves, while they do have that slouchy off the shoulder sleeve look to it, the cuffs are a little bit thicker on this one, and they do cinch in ever so slightly, but they don't hug the wrists, which is really nice. The top is obviously not a V-neck. It is a regular stitched top, goes all the way up to your neck. I personally don't like those as much, just because I don't like things suffocating my neck, but it's definitely not suffocating. It's just like a me issue. But it does have like almost like a thicker band around there, which gives it a really nice look to it. So this one, while it is very similar to the last one, it is completely different looking on. So this one, again, I sized up into a large, and it gave it an oversized look to it, which looked great. This one was the same price point as the last one at $18.99. So again, very similar, but also so different. So honestly, this one was great, but overall I liked the other one better. All right, so if you know me, which I don't know if you do, but if you've been following me for quite a while, you know I'm from Michigan, and they had a Michigan sweater there. Not like Michigan, the football, but like actually Michigan, the state. And it says Lake Erie on it, Michigan. It's a great neutral gray color, and this one was actually more of a printed on logo to it, and it had this gorgeous green color as the words. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like because I had to try it on because I'm from Michigan. Here is the Lake Erie, Michigan sweater on. I was ecstatic to find something from Michigan on here. I am wearing it in a large and it is extremely oversized. I will say I think it is made to be oversized, so I probably didn't have to size up to a large, but I liked the length of it. It's very comfy, cozy sweater material. And I will say this one was $29.99, which was a little bit pricier, but it's okay. Still loved it. The jeans, on the other hand, I'm wearing these in skinny, high-waisted jeans in my true size of 8. These ones were suffocatingly tight on me. So I guess on the skinny jean front, I would definitely size up because they were very uncomfortable. I would say the length is definitely a lot better in these ones, but they were so tight and I could not even get my hand into the pocket. It was a very shallow pocket and just wasn't having it. But the jeans were cheaper at $19.99. So I guess the downgrade in quality is really showing because it was just not nice. I did not like the jeans at all. The sweater, on the other hand, was fabulous, but for some odd reason it was the most expensive sweater that I found, and I find that a little upsetting because why the heck is my Michigan sweater the most expensive sweater in the store? I did not understand. And you'll see my frustration with the next sweaters that I will be trying on as well. So this was a more printed logo. It was a pretty average sweater material, so I don't really see why it was $30, but let's continue on and I'll show you the other ones to compare. All right, here's the next sweater on. I kept the same pants on, so don't have to worry about those. We're not loving the pants, but we'll focus on the sweater. This one was a stitched sweater, and it had a little detail which I thought was very interesting and wanted to show you. So here's what it looks like on. This is the Paris sweater. I don't know what it says underneath, place something. And the detail I was looking at here are these little gold buttons, and it kind of has a ribbon-like effect right on the top of the sleeve, just on the one side. I love the stitching on this. It's very decent quality feeling. I am wearing this one in a large as well, so it's not quite as oversized as the last one, but it had more detailing, I would say, than the previous one. So I love the look of it. It's a great beige color. The Paris letters are in black stitching, and it had obviously these gold buttons, which totally can make or break the sweater for you depending if you like how it looks or not. I will say the buttons are definitely cheap looking, which does not help the overall look of the sweater, but the thought was there and I think it would be a good idea. So overall, like I said, this one was a large, but it was definitely not as oversized as the last one. It's more fitted. And this sweater was only $19.99, so $10 cheaper than the last one. And I think it had way more detail in it than the last one, so that's why I'm like, why the heck is this one $20 and the other one is $30? So I do not understand, but we have one less sweater to show you to compare to the others. All right, the last sweater here is in a white color, so take that with what you will. Some people will not wear the color white because it's a little intimidating to not spill on it, but a lot of people love white, so I really wanted to try it on because I loved the look and the stitching of it and what it said on there. I will say they did have a lot of other sweaters in the same like rack as this one in different colors, but a lot of them were more of a printed, like a huge printed material. This one was more of a stitched material, and it was very just like a classic, you know, the stitching kind of like faded in. It was the same color as the rest of the sweater, so I really like the look of it. So this is what the sweater looks like on. This is the white sweater, and as you can see, the stitching on it is very minimal, so it's a nice look to it if you're not looking for any logos in your face or anything like that. You can barely tell until you get really up close. It says Club Society. I can't remember what it says underneath, but I also can't really tell. The sweater I am wearing in a size large, and it does have a slouchy effect. Slightly oversized, but definitely not as oversized as the first one, but it's more oversized than the last one, if that makes sense. I say it's a pretty good happy medium between the two in the different size of the look of it. I love the slouchy kind of sleeves that it has on there, and like I said, the logo and stitching is not in your face at all, so it's a very classic type of look. Now this one, like I said, wearing it in a large, so I sized up, and this one was only $24.99, which I think is a perfect price point for the sweater. And like I said, these two sweaters that I think were a little bit more better quality than the first one was cheaper. So I don't really understand why or how or what the rhyme or reason was to it, but it just upset me a little bit because I would have taken like the Michigan, like Erie one if it was like $20, but unfortunately it was not. So I was a little disappointed. I think that's it. Yeah, that is everything I have to show for you for this H&M haul today. I absolutely love the sweaters. They definitely had more coats out. I don't think we're quite to coat season yet, but they are definitely prepared for it. So maybe I'll do that in a haul in a couple months. Let me know if that's something you want to see. But they definitely had some decent looking coats there, and they were under $100. So it's kind of looking at them like, kind of want you, but I live in Florida, so what's the point? Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed. Please subscribe down below for more content. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!